everybody once again to the English Hub with Mr. Hudson. Today we have in our midst a very special lady. We're gonna delve into the topics of existential questions as well as traveling. So without much ado, I would like her to introduce herself and we're gonna start with the conversation. Hello, Miss.
Oh, hi there. Hi, everyone. My name is Daniela Saenz. I am from Colombia. In this moment, I'm living in Villavicencio, Meta. About me, I'm a teacher in English. I did my career about occupational health. Sometimes I work on it, but mostly the time I'm a teacher and I really enjoy it. That's it.
Okay, I think this is gonna be really fun, looking at, how enthused, energetic, and happy you are to get it started. All right. So first, I'm gonna ask you questions about existential stuff. Okay. So the first question I would like to ask you about existential questions is about do people have the right to be happy, or should they have to earn it?
So I think we born with that right. I mean, we within. I mean, we born with that kind of right. We deserve to be happy since we get born. Since the first time you start to cry, and when you get out of mommy's tummy, and I think we don't have to earn it. So it's like it's about respectful too. So it's sometimes when the people say, I don't going to respect you, you need to get respect by yourself. So everybody needs it. Everybody, yeah. So about happiness, even when you are a bad person or you consider you're a bad person, you have the whole life to do the right things and then start to be happy, no matter what. So
Sure.
everybody, yes, no matter what.
Yeah, irrespective of how you are, you deserve some sort of happiness, right?
Yes, why not? Why not? Who said that? Who said you have to work for your happiness? Yes, we have to do, right? But for example, when you get born, so someone is going to tell you're not going to be happy, so it's not right for you or something. No, it's not like that. So everybody needs to find the the way to be happy.
Sure.
So because there are so many options to be happy, and all of us we're so different, so there are so many reasons to be happy. It just depends of the person.
Okay, the next question is what would you genetically change about humans to make them a better species?
That's a hard question, because if you talk about physical, I could change so many things. Like maybe like a drought or something, but so I think if I could do it, I would change, like I would change. No, I mean, we do not put like cancer cells in people, and then we do not get in the future sickness or that kind of situations about health. And that's the only thing that I would change, because if you're asking me about physical, so I think is a hard question.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a pretty deep question, Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Are there limits to human creativity? Do you think as human beings we are limited to be creative, or there is no limit to our creativity?
There is not. I mean, no, there aren't limits for the human to be creative person. So there are infinitive things for each one of us, and it depends about religion. I think it depends about the culture. It just depends of the person. So there are none.
Okay, sometimes when you are going into a relationship, there's some sort of chemistry between you and the other person, yeah? And once that chemistry comes together, you're gonna form some sort of a bond. Okay, so the question I would like to put across is, what do you think that two people must have in common to connect with each other?
So there are so many kind of relations. So for example, like a friends, like a maybe husband and wife, or girlfriend and boyfriend. Sometimes relationship about co-workers, about even with the neighborhood. But I think if we're talking about relationship about a couple, a real couple, I think we need to be honest, even for all the relationship, even when we're going to get a new friend, even when we're going to get a job and we're going to get a new partner in my job, and even with the neighbor, the honest, I think is the most important. What else? Respectful is. I think is the first value that we have to try to work on it, and to keep us with us, and then we can work it with another people.
Great, I like that. When it comes to life, everybody has had some sort of experience in his or her journey of life, yeah? Once you talk about life, there are so many things to talk about when it comes to the topic life, yeah? So what is one piece of advice you would give others about life if you should have the opportunity?
Yes, piece from Daniela Saenz, it could be, there is just one life. One life. And look at this situation about pandemic in this century. So there is just one a big one, and one a short one, and just live it. So there is just one. I think it's important to get the opportunities you have in your life. Sometimes it's good to work for the dreams that we have, but even when we have the hard times, we have to keep living. We have to keep growing with it, and also do not regret about it.
Sure. Yeah, I like your response. Yeah. So what comes into your mind when you hear the word life? What comes into your mind?
Privileges? Yes, privilege. I mean, like some things that it comes when, privileges, and I think love for everything we have, love for everything we do, and love for everything, for everyone we have in front of us.
Okay,
that's it.
So love, yeah?
Yes, love, all about love. No matter if someone is maybe getting bad with you, give him love, and you're going to distract that person. He's going to get better later, That's what I think. I don't know. I think I am so sweet about it.
Yeah,
but yes, I think some part of the human, we just look in this. We're looking for the love. When we have love between us about ourselves, starting with about ourselves, we can see the life different. We can work with everybody. We can work with enthusiastic. We can dream. We can believe. We can do whatever we want. We do what we really love.
Sure. I like that. I think I have to have another session with you talking about love. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got it. I love a
Yeah.
lot. I love a lot
Yeah.
everyone.
Sure. I can see the quantum of love you have, within your heart. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I
Okay.
do.
All right. The last question I would like to ask you about existential questions is, um, as human beings, we've all made some mistakes. We've all have had some sort of flaws within, our journey of life. Yeah. So the last question I would like to put across is, what's our biggest mistakes, or what are our biggest mistakes as humans?
Okay, I think day to day, or day by day, I think the biggest one is to be superficial. Sometimes we do not realize how superficial we are, even when we're trying to don't be like that. We have people around us, and even we do not shame that. Even I think, and in cases, I think today, I don't know, I'm talking about World War Inter. I think money is not all, so it's necessary to live because is something that we need, but it doesn't mean successful. Everybody wants to be a successful person, maybe. I think everyone want to do it. I don't know in what way. Maybe you can be successful in your career. Maybe you can be successful in your family. Maybe I can be traveling or something, but I am being happy even with no money. Sometimes I get worried about it, but I think we need to accept what we are, but we need to try keep improving and keep working about what we really want. But it's not about thinking money, but people just are thinking money, and they even do not worry about what do they have to do for get it. Mm-hmm. And that's the big mistake. I think it's the biggest one. And yeah, about humans, all of us, even if I told you before I am the sweetest person that you can see, I think I am superficial sometimes. Yes, I really do like to see me, to look at me in the mirror and say, oh, you're so pretty, go to the gym. I'm working in myself, but I think talking about this, I'm talking about just the money. Yeah. As superficial thing, even where I live.
Great. All right, so we've come to the end of the first session. We're gonna move on to the last set of questions that have to do with traveling. Yeah. I guess you love to travel, right?
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay. So, have you ever been abroad, if I may ask?
Yes, sure, you can. Yes, I have. I have been so far because I want to go so many places. So far, I have been in 4 countries. I have been in 4 countries so far. I have been in United States. It was the first country that I went. 1 year and a half I went there, and then after I went to Peru for 6 days, I think so. And after I went in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, for 4 days. And after that, I went to Mexico for 9 days. And that's it so far.
So within all these countries, which ones did you like the most?
Of course, United States. I mean, all the countries have something different. For example, I think I really love my country, but I live here. I have lived here, and then I really love the food, but I really love Mexican food. But about life, quality life, I think United States.
Okay,
so far, yeah.
So what sent you to the United States? Can you share with us?
What? I'm sorry. What did you say? What?
What sent you to the United States? Was it for pleasure?
Yes, I mean, it's really easy to get the things there. I mean, all that you propose, all that you plan, you can do it because you don't need too much money to do it, because you can get it there for do your stuff. And so if you compare with my country, even when you get a good payment in your job, you have to think about it. You have to think, what are you going to spend during the month because of the bills. I mean, I think is it the only country that I have lived apart to Colombia, and that's what I say. I really love United States to live there. Everything is too easy. Even forget a credit card, even forget a car. So I really love it.
Okay. Are you planning on going anywhere for your next vacations?
For vacations? Yes, for vacations. I don't know when I'm going to get vacations because I have a job like a freelance, but for my next vacations, I don't know. I'm planning to go to Europe for maybe 20 days, around there. I want to go there. I really wish. I mean, I'm not dying, but I think it's one of the things that I have to do before die. And that's my plan.
Before you die.
Yeah, before you die. I have a list, like 10 things that you have to do before die. And that's the first one. The first one.
Okay. All right. Okay. Can you describe one of the most interesting people you met on your way outside?
Outside, you mean outside? Okay. It was no. I mean, they were the host family that I lived in United States. I mean, for the culture, they were so different if you compare with us as a Colombian humans, as Latin persons. But they are really good person. I mean, they are like a free, they are like, they don't think about maybe one situation, but they never try to hurt people with what they say. But I think we used to have the things like a personal within. And the most interesting people that I've met so far is a Chinese woman that I live for everything, but she's the love. I mean, she's the sweetest person that I know, even with problems, with so many things. And yeah, she is, I think she is the outside. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. So Ms. Daniela, can you tell us about your personal mantra? What is your personal mantra?
I have so many mantras. Even look at my tattoos.
Yeah.
I have tattoos about it. But so when we were talking about life, you give me the point. I mean, it's simply life. It's simply live. I mean, living. So do not regret about it. You just need to live.
Yeah,
that's the mantra. That's the mantra for me.
Okay, all right. So we coming to the end of this whole session. What I would like to ask is if you should give some pieces of advice to the people out there in order to practice English? What are some of the tips you can give for people to practice their English?
Well, I think a big deal that you can do for practice, for improve your English, it could be first about us. We think when you start something, please finish it. That's the first thing. Be patient. I mean, sometimes we just, okay, I have been 2 months taking classes, and I do not understand anything that people say in these languages.
Yeah.
Please be careful in what you say. About the universe, about everything. Please, all that you plan, do it. And everything is a process. Everything is a process. Even when you want to get a house, you're going to save money. You're not going to get the money down in your pillow and then you're going to buy a house the next day. So everything is like that about the English. This is a perfect and beautiful language. There are more, but I think this is the best one, and it's easy. It's easy, you know. Not because I know it already. I know it. It's because I am teaching and I have seen the process on the people, and you just have to be patient. And one of the exercises that I always recommend for the students, people who want to learn, is don't be afraid to express yourself or express with the vocabulary that you have within, no matter what. So try to express, even when you say something wrong, pronounce it, communicate it. And also, please watch movies, series, so operas in English with lyrics and also
subtitles.
Yes, and also I really love music. So if there is something that you can find to learn, so look at a right way to improve the English. And for example, I really love music, but I do not like to watch TV a lot. I have to be sick, or maybe, I don't know, to watch TV all day, but there is a good thing. There is a good thing to do it. So if you do not like maybe listen music, or you don't like both of them, and then look for a way, maybe read a book, maybe read newspapers, or also download the app that you find people from other countries. There are so many people trying to get even our language. Our language is very hard. What about you, Hudson? What do you think about it? I think Spanish is hard. I couldn't teach about it, and so you can talk with someone who speaks English. And it's a big deal.
Okay, all right, Miss Daniela, we are coming to the end of the conversation. What can you say about this project?
This practice?
Yeah, this project that I am doing to help a lot of people to practice with me. What can you say about that?
No, I really love it. Even I know I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to improve. Look at this. I can get all that you ask me, and I'm trying to even think about it, what I'm going to answer. So it's like it push us some to think in English. So it's a good practice. I really love it.
Okay, all right. So, Miss, we've come to the end of the session. I really appreciate your time for being here. You know, with all the problems that we've had, doing this session, I really appreciate your time. Thank you, and thank you once again.
Okay, have a good one. Bye-bye.